one important thing, if you want to run conversion ads on Facebook, you need to know how to build a landing page, right? So there's a special type of Facebook ads I've been doing recently for my clients and people that sell products. I want to quickly show you guys some things in this kind of ad, and it's going to really, really benefit everyone that is here today. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to share my screen now. Then we're going to go into this right away. Okay. Yes, guys. All right, guys. So quickly, this is Google, and I'm just going to log into a Facebook account. All right. So this is Facebook, and a whole lot of things happen on this platform where people run different types of ads and all that. So how do you make best use of Facebook as a platform? Right. So there's this ad I'm doing currently. Let me log out of this account. Let me go into another account. I know I've done something related to this before in this page, but I just want to recap for those of you that were not here, right? So if you sell a product, a physical product, right? Please pay attention. If you sell a product, you sell a service, Mr. Kenneth, you say you were thinking of running ads for people that would register their cars. Blessing Anna, you said you were thinking of running a special ads for a business.
Yes.
Jumichi, you said you were thinking of running some ads for some of your businesses. And even Mr. Ezekiel, you also said, so I'm telling you, this kind of ads I'm talking about today now, you can start it tomorrow or even this night, right? You can start this ad I'm showing you tomorrow or even this night. No waiting, no waiting. As long as you have the business, you have the product, you have the service ready, you can try this ad, right? So the ad is in two phases. First of all, there is a test ad, and there is the actual ad. Now, a test ad, because the result that you get from the test ad, you will tweak it to make the actual ad, right? So that is how this works. So please, if you are paying attention, full attention to what I'm talking about now, get a pen and a paper, or get a pen and a jotter, get a book and a pen, and let me be sure that you are here with me. Let me be sure that you're here with me. So, does everybody have, I'm going to wait for 2 minutes for you to get your writing materials. Everything I'm going to be telling you is in steps, right? Yes, I am going to make the video available, but I want you to note each step, and I want you to ask questions while we roll so that you can apply this. This is something that I'm not going to force it on you, but after this meeting, this is an ad I am doing currently for many business owners, small business owners, and it is working for them. So if you are here in this class, you should be able to do it for yourself by tomorrow, right? So let's go, let's roll with it. 2 minutes, get your writing materials, open your notepad if you can type fast, whatever. 2 minutes. All right, so today we are going to be learning about how to run ads for small businesses. All ads that work very well, especially if you have a product or a service and you want to sell it out in a local area. Let's say the ads you are trying to run, you want to cover Lagos, you want to cover Ikeja, you want to cover the whole of Nigeria because you have good delivery across Nigeria. or it's an online service like me. I'm a web designer. I fix ads for people. Those kind of stores. This kind of, or you sell, maybe you sell noting products, you sell skincare, you sell. This ad would work for you. So step by step, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do this kind of ad today. That's what we're talking about right now. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I'm sharing my screen. Okay, so let's go. Is everyone here? I want to be sure that everyone is here before I shoot. Mr. Kenneth, are you here? Blessing. Mr. Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
So
here.
let's go. So to run this kind of ad, the first thing you need is a Facebook page. You need a Facebook page, right? You need a Facebook page. All you have to do to create a page, everybody here should know how to create a page. But let me pretend like you don't know. All you have to do is go to, so you just come here. So this account is different. You can see it on the sidebar. On some accounts, it's going to be up here, right? You're going to see this box up here. And you come to where you see page. Under create, you see page. Then you click on page and you create a page. That's the first thing. Now, after you have created your page, the next thing you need to do, you need to post at least 5 posts on the page. It is not compulsory, but it is necessary, right? It is not like if you don't post 5 posts, your ad will not work. Your ad will work. But then it is necessary for this process, right? So if you come here now, look at this page. So your page is going to look like something like this. All you just have to do is put in a profile. There's a profile picture on the page. Then just put in posts, right? Now optimize the page. Let the page be nice, right? The name of the category, your contact, everything. You do this when you're creating the page. Now, after that, what you would do now is to put in some posts, right? Put in some posts. Put in some posts. It is very, very important that you put in a few posts on that page, right? It's very, very, very important. You put in a few posts on that page, right? So you can put in, just put in a number of posts, about 5. Now, after you have done that, there is going to be one very special post that you would have worked on. That post, probably like this one, has to be very detailed, right? You have to write look at this one, for example, now. The post has to be detailed. Detailed in the sense that the text that comes with the post has to carry a good description of what you do and your contact details. A good description of what you do and your contact details, right? So let's take it step by step. I don't want to rush it. I want everybody to be able to do this tomorrow. Number 1, create a page. Number 2, put in a minimum of 5 posts. Minimum of 5 posts. Now, one of the posts you have created should look like this one. What I mean by look like this one is it should have enough information. If you don't know how to get enough information about what you sell, use ChatGPT. I have showed you guys how to use that before. Use ChatGPT, get text, put in your contact details, and then you are ready to start running your ads. Right. So that's step number 2. Step number 3, your page is like this now. Don't go ahead and just click on boost post. No, don't click on boost post yet. Go back. So step number 3 now, you have created a page, you have about 5 posts, then you have posted one special post you want to use to run your ad. Then go to this menu box again. Then go to your ad account. Go to Ads Manager. Go to Ads Manager like this. Go to Ads Manager. Now, when you get to Ads Manager, especially for those of you that you are using an old Facebook account, if you are using a new Facebook account, you might not need to do this. But if you are using an old account, I think it is very, very necessary that you get this done. So what you're going to do when you get to Ads Manager, go to billing. Go to billing. So go to billing and check if you can add fund, right? Check if you can add fund. Check if Facebook is allowing you to make payments, right? If it is showing you the Naira payment method, choose the Naira payment method and make payment. But if it is not showing you the Naira payment method, look at this now. This cannot pay, right? We're unable to process your payments. You see, right? So check if you can, if it's showing Naira here, and if you click on pay now, does it show you a Naira payment with MasterCard? Come here. See, this one is not showing her Naira payment. There's no Naira payment here. So check if you can see Naira payment. If you can see Naira payment, click on the Naira payment and follow the steps and make your payment, right? So I recommend you spend a minimum of 1,500 Naira for your test ad. 1,500 per day. 1,500 per day for your test ad, right? So if you see the Naira payment method here, you use it and you make payment. But because we cannot find the Naira payment method and we have to be able to pay in our Naira card, this is a problem that so many people are having. How do you solve that, right? So what you will do is you will go back to your ads manager, right? Then this time around, you would come to where you can see business settings. Business settings. So you come to that all tools again, then you go to business settings, right? If you click on business settings, what you are going to do is to open a new ad account. What you're going to do is open a new ad account, right? Follow the steps. I've taught you this in previous videos, how to open a new ad account. If you have not gone through that video, go and watch that video, right? I am not going to go through that now. So how to open a new ad account. So the ad account, once you have created that ad account, this is it here. You see it here. If you click on ads, add account, yeah, it's going to show something like add, then you click on it and you follow the steps through and you're going to be creating a new ad account. And you create a new ad account and you give the new ad account full control, right? You give the new ad account full control. After you have done that, then you would move to the next thing. So create a new ad account, give the new ad account control. That's step number what now? I want to see who is following me. Who's with me? Who is with me? Is my network bad? Guys.
Hi.
That should be step 4 or 3 or 4.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Step 4, step 4.
All right. So you create a new ad account, right? Now, after you have created that new ad account, go back to billing now. Go back to billing. You see, now, if you go back to billing, and if I didn't mean it was here, let me put it, this was their former account now. After you have created that new ad account, if you go to billing and you still see that you cannot pay, up here, you'll be able to change the ad account, right? You see more ad account. See more ad account. So if you click on see more ad account, the new one you created will now be up here. So you're just going to choose on that new one you created, and you are going to be able to deposit money. You can see this person's new account is in Naira, and she has a prepaid balance of 54,000 Naira that she has deposited in the account that she's using to run ads, right? So if she click on add fund here now, you can use this to run your ads, right? You see there's Naira payment method now. The Naira payment method is there now because you have created a new ad account and you follow the steps I showed you in that video, right? And you click here now, say, if you click here now and click on next, you are going to be able to make payment to with your Naira card, any bank card, as long as the card is Visa card or MasterCard. Verve will not work, right? Most times Verve will not work. Although they wrote Verve here, but most times when you use Verve, it does not work, right? So use Visa or MasterCard, right? Visa or MasterCard. Okay. So once that has been done, we have gone through step number 5 or step number 4. All right. So the next thing you're going to do now is to go back to Facebook. Right? The next thing you're going to do now is go back to the page. Go back to your page, right? The next thing you're going to do is go back to your page. So let's say this is the page again. So we have added money into our ad account, our new ad account. So the reason why you need to go to your ads manager to go and check first is you want to be sure that of where the money is and the other accounts that carry the money. You want to sort out all your payment issues first before you come back to your page. That's my point, right? Open the page, number 1. Post about 5 posts on the page. Then sort out all your payment issues, right? Sort out all your payment issues. Make payment or open new ad accounts, right? Before you come back to the page. Now, when you come back to the page, all you just have to do...
So we didn't hear what you said now. Your voice was blinking.
My voice was breaking. My voice was breaking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me take it again. I said, number 1, create the page. Number 2, post at least 5 to 6 posts on the page, including the one you want to use for the ad. Are you getting me now? Then I said, sort out all your payment issues, right? Open a new ad account, fund the new ad account, sort out all your payment issues, right? Sort out all your payment issues. Then come back to the page you have created. Come back to the page you have created. Now, when you come back to the page you have created, look for that same post. That post that you did before, right? Come back to that post. That post that you did before that is working. That post that you want to use as your ad. Come back to that post, then click on boost. Right? So if you hear many digital marketers, they'll tell you that Boost does not work, Boost does not work. Yes, they say that because they feel like there is a better way to run ads and all that. Yes, there are other ways to run ads, but Boost actually work, and Boost are cheaper for products and services that you want to direct people to WhatsApp directly, right? It actually works. So I would not say that if I'm not currently using it, but you just need to go through these steps so that you can get it right. If you don't go through these steps, you might just be wasting money on boosting a post that is useless, right? That's why I said there have to be a test ad for this. All right, so let's go. So once you click on that boost post, it's going to come to an interface like this. Can you hear me? I saw that the network was. Guys, are you with me?
There was no sound. There was no sound. No.
What was the last thing you heard?
Come back to the
Sound
ad
was breaking.
that you want to run and click on boost.
Okay.
Come back and click on boost. That was the last thing.
Okay, so you come back to the ads that you want to run, right? And you click on boost post, right? It's going to bring you to an interface like this. It's going to bring you to an interface like this. All you have to do is so this is now, you make sure that this is your WhatsApp number, right? If it's not, you click on edit so that you can edit it, right? Then this audience, you make sure if you come here, you click on this pencil sign, you can work on the audience. So on this audience now, there's a lot you can do. So you target, is it men? Is it for men? Is it for women? You target that. Yeah, you target the kind of people you want to get across to, right? The kind of people you want to get across to. So you target them. Kind of people you want to get across to, you target them. You target them from this part. Okay. Then after you have done that, you scroll down, then you work on your budget. So your budget, depending on how many days you want the ad to run, right? So I recommend you do 1,005 per day. So if you put 3 days here, right? If you put 3 days here, your budget down here should be 3,000 naira, right? If you put 50 days here, then your budget should be 50,000 naira, like that. Or so like that's if you are spending 1,000 naira per day. So your budget and the duration should tally. Your budget and the duration should tally. So your budget and the duration should tally, right? So down here on placements, your ads can show on Facebook and Instagram. It's a post on Facebook, but then it can show on both Facebook and Instagram, right? So if you choose placement of Facebook and Instagram, the ads will be shown on Facebook and Instagram, right? Then you just come here and click on boost now, and that's all. Immediately you do that. Now, another thing you might need to work on, I didn't mention that. So immediately you do that, people will start messaging you on Facebook. They'll start messaging you on WhatsApp. They'll start messaging you on WhatsApp. So you have to be sure that now for this to work, you need to have a WhatsApp business, a business WhatsApp, right? You need to have a business WhatsApp for this to work. And people start messaging you and start asking for the product that you sell, especially if your ad copy is good and if the video creative you used is very good. All right. So this is how that works. So I want every single person that has a business. If you don't have a business of your own, fine, you can skip this. But if you have a business and you are here, I want you to try this ad. And this is not even part of our topic for today, but because I cannot see something that is working so well for people, and I would not tell you guys, right? So this kind of ads has been working very, very well. In the last 2 weeks, some of my clients have made a ton of sales with this method, especially this one I'm using to show you this example. She's selling every day. That's why, look at how much she has in the ad. She has 53,000 naira in the ad. And let me not just open up and tell you how many days she intends to spend this 53,000. You cannot spend this in that amount of days if the ad is not working, right? So that's about that. All right, guys. So let's go to what we have to discuss today. Before we go, let me take questions. If anybody has a question about what we have just talked about now, I will attend to you.
Yeah.
Before we go to what we have for today. All right.
I have a question.
Yeah. Blessing, go first.
Yes. Thank you very much for the class, for the lectures. Please, my question is, that very day I showed you, okay, you saw the former Facebook page, and it's as if there is error on it. Should I just discontinue the page and open another new one?
What's the error?
I know that day you saw that it's like I opened it twice.
Okay.
And I'm not logged in. And once I log in on the phone, I'm seeing different thing on the laptop.
Yes, that one is not an issue. You
Okay.
just need to choose the one you want to use, right? So what I made you
Okay.
understand is that you have two accounts, and
Okay.
those two accounts have the same page names inside them. So
Okay.
it might confuse you which one is which. So you just need to decide which one you want to use and probably change the name of the other one you're not using so that you don't get confused.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Mr. Akin?
All right. Good evening, everyone. I came in late, so I don't know if I missed anything before.
Where did you join?
I came in. When I came in, when I joined, I heard number one, create the page. Number two, post on your page 5 to 6 posts, including the ads you want
Okay,
to run and all that. That's
so
where I started from.
okay, so what I quickly showed them now is for people that have businesses, right? So if you have a business, you have something to sell, right? So recently, okay, most of you here know that I run ads for people, right? I have, I have an ad agency where I run ads for people, and I saw something that works very, very well. I don't know if Facebook is currently making these ads work more than other channels, or maybe they're just currently pushing it, or it's just me doing it very well at this moment. So I saw that these ads are working very well for small business owners. So I said I would come here, and before we talk about any other thing today, I am going to explain. It's simple to run, very, very simple, right?
That's boosted ads, Abi.
Is that what?
That's boosted ads. You're talking about these boosted ads, Abi.
Yeah, exactly. Boosted ad, but it's a boosted ad. There's also a way. Let me show you the second way to run it if you don't want to use the boosted method. But this works well. But let me show you another way, right? Let me show you how you can still run it from inside of the ad account, of ads manager account, right? But sometimes I don't like complicating things. So let's go. You go to ads manager now. So how many of us here are going to try this tomorrow? You want me to hold you accountable and help you, walk you through the process. Make sure that you make
Mr. Alex.
Yes.
Mr. Alex.
Yes,
Yeah,
I will try,
me,
but I think it's more
I tried to
explanation.
open another account. I use my son's name,
yeah,
details.
yeah.
I
And,
use my son's name, my son's details to open the account.
and they
On
blocked
the
it.
process of paying the money, they said,
They said what?
hello, can you hear me, sir?
They said they still blocked
I
it
said, on the process of paying the money, they're still blocking me. Yes, sir.
because you use the same device and you use the same phone number.
No, I use different phone number with the same device.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible that your device has been, the IP of your device has been blacklisted. If you have broken Facebook rules too much. But then schedule a session with me. I could help you fix it. Chat
Okay,
me,
sir.
yes, chat me on WhatsApp. Let's schedule a one-on-one section.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Let's go. So you see that this is Ads Manager, right? This is Ads Manager. Now, if you want to run something similar to what I just showed you from this Ads Manager, you just come here, come to create. If you come to create, go to sales. Go to sales, right?
You
Hello?
right.
Okay, you're still with me.
We are here. We are here.
All right. So go to sales, then go to continue. Now, when you continue, all of us know this setup, right? The setup is the same. The only thing you're going to change this time around is when you come to, you click on next. All of us know the setup. Change the name. That's the only thing you change here. Then come to next. When you come to next, choose.
What's not clear? Oh, the network is not clear.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Hello, guys.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Blessing, I think is your network.
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, so I said, so when you come to this part now, choose messaging apps. Messaging apps. So normally conversion ads, sales ads always go to website, but this time around, come here and choose messaging apps. Choose messaging apps. Now, when you put it in messaging apps, right? Once you put it in messaging apps, decide where you want them to message you. If it's WhatsApp, you click on WhatsApp here. Then if you scroll down, work on the budget, now this one works very well, just like the boost. But where this one would have a bit more power than the boost is the targeting, right? The targeting of this one might be more detailed than the boost, but the boost also works very well too because it's giving people results, right? So this one, it might just give you more flexibility for your targeting, right? So the only difference with all the ads, the normal ads, is that you come to sales campaign, you choose sales campaign. When you choose the sales campaign, come to messaging apps, right? You come to messaging apps. Now, when you choose the messaging apps, you select, if you want them to go to Instagram, you select Instagram. If you want them to come to Messenger, select Messenger. If you want them to come to WhatsApp, select WhatsApp, right? Then when you scroll down under budget, you decide how much you want to spend on the ad, either per day. Then if you come here now, that's it. So yeah, you decide the placement and all that. Then if you come to the last part of the ad set, you would be able to choose the page, right? Select the page that you want to use to run the ads, right? You select the page you want to use to run the ads from here. Okay. Then that's it. You put in the text, you put in every other thing. That's it. You can even come here now. Let's say you wanted to come. let's say you wanted to choose, you can even choose a photo of a product already on the page, right? If you come here, you say add image, you can use account image. If you see account image, right? Right? Okay, this one doesn't have image. Let me choose, if it was video I chose, let's say, if I say add video, and I can choose account videos, right? You see all the videos on the page would show up here, right? I can use the videos on the page to run that ad, right? Then I can put in the write-up and all that. Then here, down here, you can edit the questions that people will get, right? The questions that they will get. Let us know how we can help you. You can type in what questions they should ask you. If I sell shoes, I can say, hi, do you have size 44 of this stuff like that? Put in the relevant questions to your business here, right? And then when you are done setting all this up, you click on publish. It's not hard. It's not hard. Very, very easy. And it works if you are looking for customers tomorrow for your business. Me, I off this ad. This ad, I'm telling you, I am currently using it for one of my services. I off it. I don't allow that ad run every day because I get overwhelmed with the number of people that send me messages, right? So if you are using the messaging method, this works very well. Any questions? Any questions before we go ahead? Any questions?
No, from my hand, no question.
Okay. So in the absence of any questions, let us go into.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, there is something you said. When we create a new page, a new account, and we did not see Naira pay with Naira method, that we should go to the top side of the page and click on, what do you call that button, sir? Do you get me?
We have
Do
gone
you
very
get my
far.
question?
We have gone very far. You should have asked me when we were there now.
Okay. No problem. I would like to watch the video again before I start that business.
All right. So how many of us are going to try this out this weekend? If not tomorrow, this weekend. Mohammed, you are always coming late. This is a very, very important thing that would have benefited you. Try and watch the recording of this video. Okay.
I will try this weekend, sir.
Okay.
So when can we get the recording? We haven't got the recording of the past ones, though.
Yes, I talked about that before you came in. Or I'll make this available. All right. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. Let us go ahead to the next thing we have to discuss today. All right. Hope we're not tired. This class might last till 12 today. All right. We need to do carryover now. We did not do class on Sunday. So we need to do Sunday's own and today's own together. All right. Okay, so everyone, I'm very happy that we are here now. So let's talk about the next thing. So I said that I wanted to teach you how to build a landing page. And the reason why I want to teach you how to build a landing page is because there is a kind of ad called conversion ads. And these conversion ads always make ads work better. The sales ad is a form of sales ad too. It makes ads work very well, and it makes retargeting possible. Right? I've talked about retargeting, that ad where you go to a website, you wanted to buy something, you did not buy that thing, then you see the ad keep following you everywhere. Keeps following you. You see the ads here, you see it here, you see it here, you see it here. Why? That's because they are retargeting you. It's a retargeting ad. And that retargeting ads, it works, it's cheaper. Retargeting ads are cheaper and they work very well because those people are a warm audience. Many of them are not getting to see you for the first time. Some of them have interacted with your website. Some of them have watched your video. Some of them have done one thing or the other related to what you do. And it is always nice to be able to retarget those people in an ad, right? So how do you make this possible? How do you run retargeting ads? Or how do you use the Facebook pixel? It is not possible to use that Facebook pixel except you have a website or a landing page. So I'm going to be showing you how to build this with WordPress. Okay, so let's get started. So what is WordPress? WordPress is a content management system used to build websites, right? WordPress is a content management system used to build websites. Now, for you to be able to build a landing page on WordPress, you just need to go through 5 steps. 5 steps. For you to be able to build a landing page on WordPress, you just need only 5 steps, right? So you guys just go with me, and if you understand these 5 steps, you already have your landing page, right? You already have your landing page. Step number 1, what you need is something we call domain and hosting. You need a domain and a hosting. You need a domain and a hosting. That's step number 1. Step number 1, you need domain and hosting. So where do you get domains from? Where do you get the hosting packages from? We get them from hosting companies, right? So you can get them from hosting companies like, let me show you one. So you get your domain and hosting from hosting companies. Hosting companies like Bluehost, HostGator, Hostinger, GoDaddy, Namecheap. Those are hosting companies you can get your hosting from, right? So the first step is to buy hosting. You need to pay to get the hosting, all right? But many of you here are lucky. If you need hosting, I have a server that have a lot of space. So if you want to buy from the international companies, it's very costly. And I only buy foreign hosting. I don't buy Nigerian hosting because Nigerian hosting has showed me pepper. Sometimes your website is just down. Sometimes it loads too slow. Sometimes, so they have a whole lot of different issues. So I could buy a domain from a Nigerian company, but I always buy the hosting from a foreign company, right? So what is domain? So the domain is a web address used to locate your landing page or website. The domain is a web address used to locate your landing page or website. So like Facebook domain is facebook.com, Google domain is google.com, my domain is lexolowo.com, right? My domain is lexolowo.com. So the domain is used to locate that. So in fact, let me use lexolowo.com as our example for today, right? So if we wanted to build a page like this, for example, right? Let's say you wanted to build a page like this for your product or service. How do you get to do this? This is just a simple one pager, right? If you wanted to do something like this, how do you get to do it, right? So you need domain and hosting. You need domain and hosting. All right. So you buy your domain from this hosting company. So if you come to their pricing, you're going to see under hosting, you're going to see different packages. You can buy any of these packages. But then if you calculate the amount of money you're going to spend to buy these packages for a whole year, is a lot of money. Is a whole lot of money, right? Because the minimum one you need that can serve you very well might be this one for $5.45, and the features in it would work well for you. But if you calculate $5 per month times 12 months in a year, that's a whole lot of money. But then I can give you a server space and a domain for just 10,000 naira in a year, because I have bought a big host band from most of these companies, for a foreign company, and I get to resell it for my students and my clients. That way, they get to save cost. All right, so let's go. So yeah, you buy any of this after you have gotten the hosting that you want to use. All you just have to do is, so step number one, get domain and hosting, right? Step number two is to install WordPress.
Sorry, sir. Which one do you buy first? Hello,
You buy
sir.
them
Which
together.
one do you buy first? Is it the domain you buy first or the hosting you buy first?
You buy them together. You buy them together, but you can buy the domain.
Hello?
You buy them together. Did you get me? Mr. Akin, did you hear me now? Mr. Akin? Is there any other person getting me?
Yes, yes. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got cut off. Sir.
Okay. So you buy.
Hello, what did you say?
I say you buy the domain and hosting together. But if you are buying from different companies, you buy the domain first. Then you plug it into the hosting you are buying, or the hosting you already have. So you get to buy them together anyways, right? So after you paid the hosting companies, you're going to have a login. Yes, you're going to get a login, and the login is going to give you access to. I have so many of them. Let me just use digital words. So the login is going to give you access to something we call a cPanel, right? The login is going to give you access to something we call a cPanel. So once you buy from them, you're going to get access to a cPanel. So step number two, install WordPress in your cPanel. Step number two, install WordPress in your cPanel. Install WordPress in your cPanel. So how do we install WordPress? So this is our cPanel. We're just going to scroll down. So we scroll down to where you see Softaculous App Installer. So inside of this cPanel controls everything about your website, right? This is the email part. This is the files area. Those of you that are learning web design, I'll teach you how to do everything about this. But those of you that just want to build on landing pages, you don't have a business with all this, right? So this is the email part. This is the file area. This is the marketing tools. This part is the database. This is the domain for domain redirects and add-ons. This is the metrics calculator and all that. This is for security, the SSL, the IP blocker, and every other thing. This is in that part, right? Then down is where you see Softaculous App Installer. Softaculous App Installer. Right. So when you get to Softaculous, you're going to see WordPress. So click on WordPress. Right. So this is WordPress. So step number two is to install WordPress. Right. Install WordPress. So if you click on install,
Please, can I interrupt you, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said you said you buy domain first and then hosting if you're buying from two different places, and then say they will give you something before my network got cut off. Said they'll give you something before cPanel.
They'll give you access to a cPanel.
Okay, access to a cPanel.
Yeah.
Okay, is that a code?
No. A cPanel is just what I showed you here now. Let me go back.
You said?
Let me go back so you see. cPanel. This is the cPanel. Control panel. Control panel. That's what
Okay.
the cPanel is.
Okay.
Everything here is
Okay.
inside the cPanel. This is the cPanel.
Okay.
Right? So inside of
Okay.
this panel now, you go to where you see Softaculous App Installer and click on WordPress.
Okay. All right. I got that now.
All right. So you click on WordPress from there, and then you come here and you install. Now, once you click on install, it's going to show up like this. So you make sure you choose the HTTPS/www version, right? The HTTPS/www version. Then the domain you paid for will be here. The domain we paid for will be here, right? Then you make sure that this part is empty. This is where you see the directory. You remove everything there, right? Then here you choose the version of WordPress. It's always in the latest version, so you can leave it, right? Now, but this time around, we are going to type something in this directory. Why are we typing something in this directory? Because this website already exists. So we are not trying to create digitalworld.com.ng. Digitalworldedu.com.ng already exists. So what we can do is we can create something we call a subdomain. What is a subdomain? Let's take this example of building a website or landing page, like building a house, right? Let's take that as an example. A subdomain is like the boys quarter, or somebody that is sharing the same address. So the subdomain shares the same web address and the hosting with the website, but then it's a standalone web page on its own. Hope I'm not getting you confused. Do you understand it? Right? So the subdomain, because this website already exists, we will just type in something here and it becomes a subdomain. If I say right, this becomes a subdomain on its own. So if I typed in something like this, it becomes a subdomain on its own. So I'm just going to come back down here and I'm going to, are you guys still with me?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You're going to come here now, remove site name and put in the name you want to use. Let me just use this one. Yeah, site description. Site description, you might use something related to the business, right? Something grow your world, MTN everywhere you go. Just a tagline, right? I can just say we build websites, right? Yeah, I can just type in. So yeah, you remove the admin, the username, you remove admin and type in something you can remember. Something you can remember as admin. Then password. The password has to be very strong. So type in something you can remember that is very, very strong. Don't type what I'm typing, type in something very strong, right? So minimum of 80 on this rating, right? Then you scroll down, you don't have to do any other thing. Just scroll down and you click on. So if you have a mail, you can put the mail here, right? But it's not compulsory. So just go down and you click on install. So if you install, it's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes to install. It's going to take a few minutes to install. Right. Successfully, we have installed WordPress, which is step number 2. That's step number 2. Step number 3 So once we have installed WordPress, we have two links here. There are two links here. One of these links will take you to the front page of the website. This is what it looks like now, the landing page. This is what the landing page looks like now. Very ugly. Very, very ugly, right? That's what it looks like now. And if you click on the second link that has WP in front of it, /WP in front of it, that one takes you to the WordPress dashboard. WordPress dashboard. WordPress dashboard. So this is what a newly installed WordPress dashboard looks like, right? What happens on this dashboard? Everything that we do on this dashboard controls what happens here. So we are going to transform this ugly looking page into an amazing looking landing page in a couple of seconds, sorry, minutes, right? In a couple of minutes, we're going to transform this into an amazing looking landing page. Please pay attention if you're interested in running ads to landing pages. All right. So we're just going to come back to WordPress. Then step number 3, we're going to install a theme. Install a theme, right? So let me recap. Step number 1, buy domain and hosting or get domain and hosting. Step number 2, install WordPress. Step number 3, install a theme. Install a theme. All right. So for us to install a theme, we're going to come to our WordPress dashboard here. Then we're going to go to appearance. Appearance. Then under appearance, we're going to see themes. Themes, right? We're going to click on themes. Guys, remember I said it's just 5 steps, and this is the 3rd step. So once you click on theme, you click on add new, right? So once you click on add new, there is a lot of themes you can go through. There's a lot of themes you can use to achieve this. But me, I have 3 themes I recommend that you might want to try. The first one is this one called Hello Elementor. Hello Elementor. It's a multi-purpose theme. You can use it for landing pages. You can use it for websites. You can use it for a whole lot. That is this one, Hello Elementor. The second one is Astra. Astra, I recommend this one too. It's a very, very amazing multi-purpose theme you can use. And the third one I recommend is this one called Ocean WP. Ocean WP, an amazing one too to use, right? So, but for the purpose of this example, I will use Astra. So all I'm just going to do now is I'm going to install. Install is installing. This thing is not hard. It's not hard. It's very, very easy. You just need to know the steps and get yourself acquainted with these 5 steps. There are videos on building WordPress websites in the membership area. I bet I explained all these things in details, right? You can also, after watching the recording of this video, you can also watch all of those videos too, right? So after we've done that, we are now going to click on activate. After we have installed, we will now activate. Right? Now we have activated. Now, once you install and activate Astra, you go back to your dashboard. On your WordPress dashboard, now you see that Astra is now an item on it. Astra is now an item on it. So now you put your mouse over Astra, then click on dashboard. Right? Click on dashboard. Then Once it opens up like this, you're going to see install starter templates, useful plugins. You see, useful plugins, install starter templates, right? So this brings us to step number 4. Step number 4, install necessary plugins. So we have installed a theme. So what is a theme? A theme determines the structure of a website, right? The structure, the color, the texture, how the header looks like, how the footer looks like, how the buttons look like. All these things are controlled by the theme, right? So the theme determines how it looks, how a WordPress website looks, right? So we have installed a theme. So the next thing we need is we need to install useful plugins. Now, what are plugins? What plugins are softwares that carry out specific function within the WordPress website. Plugins are softwares that carry out specific functions within the WordPress website, right? So every plugin has its own job, and you don't need all the plugins for every job that you want to do. So let's say you were building a landing page for health products. There are plugins you would never need. Let's say you were building another landing page for digital marketing service, right? So there are so many plugins. You don't need all of them. So plugins do different things. There's a plugin for slider. There's a plugin to add slider to your website. There's a plugin to have a cart, like you want to make it an e-commerce website. There's a plugin for that. There's a plugin if you want to make it an MLM website. There's a plugin for that. If you want to make the website where they'll make payments and join a membership, there's a plugin for that. So the power of WordPress websites or WordPress landing pages is in the plugins. The major power is in the plugins. Why? Because plugins are the softwares installed that help you carry out specific functions. Who is overwhelmed already? Who is overwhelmed already? Before we continue. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are good to go.
Mohammed, we're in step number what? Is that what?
Number 4, installing plugins.
Okay, great. All right. So we're going to install. So the first plugin that we need for this Astra that we want to use, we're going to install this one called the starter template, right? So normally, if you wanted to install plugins, there's somewhere here on this dashboard where you see plugins, right? If you click on add new, you are going to be able to see all the plugins you need. But Astra has already outlined plugins for us. So we are just going to click on this Astra starter template and it's going to install. It's installing. Right. So Astra starter template has been installed. Now it redirects us to this page. So here we are going to build our website. So all you're going to do now is we're just going to click on build your website. It's going to ask us which page builder do we want to use. It's going to ask us which page builder do we want to use, right? You're just going to choose on Elementor, right? Choose Elementor as your page builder. So you click on this, then you're going to see all sorts of different templates, right? It has a lot of templates. The ones that you see premium, you cannot use them except you're using the paid version of Astra. But if you are using the free version, you can use every other one.
Mr. Alex, is this number 4?
Yes, number 4. We have installed a theme. We have installed a plugin. Right?
So what's number 4 now?
Install necessary plugins. Install necessary plugins. Right. So, yeah, you would see that we can choose any of these pages, right? Any of this, yes.
So, Astra, is it a team? Is Astra a team?
Yes, Astra is a team. Astra is a team.
Okay. Elementor, is it a plugin?
Elementor is a plugin. Astra Starter Template is also a plugin. Astra Starter Template is a plugin. Astra itself is a team.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So you can
So
see.
please, can you go over the step from number 4 again?
Okay. So number 4 is to install necessary plugins. And before we go here, we were at this point. Let me go back. Sorry, it's not taking us back. So before we got there, we went to the dashboard. We clicked on the page, and it brought us to where we can install Astra Data templates, right? Install Astra Data templates. Then after that, it brings us here. So here now you're choosing any of the templates you want to use. Choose any of the templates. So let's say we wanted to use this one, for example. If I clicked on it, it's going to load, right? It's going to load. Then this is how the template looks like. This is what it looks like. This is a template for an organic product store. Organic, like let's see. This is what it looks like, right? So if I scroll down here, I'm just going to click on skip and continue. I can change the color if I like. If I change, I can choose a different color, but I like the default color. So let me leave it at the default color, right? Then I'm going to click on continue here. Then when you get to this point, just skip and say submit and build my website. So it's going to, so what is happening now is that it is downloading that template into our website, right? That template that we chose is going to be downloaded into our website, and we're going to edit that template into our own page, right? So this usually takes a few minutes. So we just gonna have to wait, right? So while we wait, let me quickly show you something. Remember this page, this is how our website was looking like. This is how it looked like at the point of installation, right? So this now is going to be transformed into that very page that we chose, right? So it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. How many of us are still here?
I'm serious, sir.
Yes, I'm here.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens now is that Astra team goes beyond just a team. It look at it, what is happening here. Installing required team plugins, forms, etc. So everything needed for that template we have chosen is being installed, right? It's being installed for us, right? That's what's happening right now. Sorry, I think it's the network. It does not take this long. Okay, 25%. It's going to rush now. So sorry, the network is slow.
So while we are waiting for the network, I have a question, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are given a kind of free domain and web, hosting and domain. I don't know if we can see, or where should we start from? Because I heard that with that, WordPress has been installed already.
Yes. Yes.
So we should just go straight to number 3, step number 3.
Exactly. 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 Just go straight to step number 3 of installing your theme.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so if we view the website, remember how it looked like before? Now let's take a look at it now. Let's take a look at it now. It's loading. Loading. Guys, look at how the website looks like now. That's the same page, right? This is what it looks like now. This is what that page looks like now. Okay, so this takes us to step number 5. Step number 5, customize your website. Customize your landing page. Customize your landing page. Customize your landing page. So I've been able to show you how to build a landing page in just 5 steps. So I'm going to show you how to customize it now. But before I show you that, somebody should recap step 1 to 5. Somebody that has been here since the beginning, recap step 1 to 5 so that we can go ahead. Anybody, please.
Step number 1, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get a domain and hosting.
Yeah.
Number 2, install WordPress in your cPanel, and then you have access to cPanel.
Yeah.
Step number 3, install theme. Step number 4, install plugins.
Necessary plugins. Please put that.
Then step number 5, customize your website.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Customize. So how do we customize our website? Okay, so if we are building a landing page, it is a bit different, right? Remember, our focus is to build a landing page, not a full website. So what I'm going to be showing you now is how to customize it for it to be a landing page, right? So I want to assume that the landing page you want to build is a page inside the full website. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to your WordPress dashboard. You're going to go to your WordPress dashboard. So normally, if you're building a website, what we are going to do is we're just going to edit that page. If we're building a website, what we are going to do is edit this. We're going to edit everything here. For example, we'll remove this picture, put our own. We'll remove this text, put our own. Change this button, put our own. Remove everything, just edit everything, and we have our website. Right? That's what we're going to do if we're building a website. There is video for that in the membership area. If you understand these 5 steps, you are still going to understand how to build a website if you watch the videos in the membership area, right? But what I'm going to be showing you now is how you can use this same procedure to build a landing page for ads, right? So if you were going to use it for landing page, come to your dashboard, then go to pages, then click on add new. Click on add new. So let me show you an example of a landing page, something that is close to what we can do, right? Something like this Lex Olowo page. Look at this. Something like this Lex Olowo page. Now, why is this a landing page? It's a landing page because it's not like the traditional website. It does not have home, about us. It does not have an header, right? So most landing pages don't have headers and footers. Let me show you another example. Right? So this is another example of a landing page, right? This is another example of a landing page. So there's no footer, there's no header. We're just running ads to take people to join a WhatsApp group or to buy a product, right? So this is what we can do with a landing page. So how do you do this, right? So you went to your dashboard, you click on page, and you click on add new. Let me go back again. So your dashboard, you click on page, then you click on add new. You click on page, then you click on add new. Then now you put in the title of that page. So I can say if this was right, then I can come here and say so you can publish it, right? But before you publish it, if it's for landing page, come to this part here where you see templates. Templates. Change the template and choose Elementor Canvas. What this is going to do for you is that it is going to remove the header and the footer. So it's just going to be the Elementor Canvas itself, right? So we're in step 5. We're customizing the landing page, right? So once you put it at the Elementor Canvas, you can come here and click on publish. So once you publish, you click on edit with Elementor. Edit with Elementor. Edit with Elementor. So once you come to this page here, you are just going to edit your page now. Right. So this is Elementor blank. And here we can start building our landing page, right? So we're going to start building our landing page. Building your landing page is very easy. All you just have to do is you can use templates too. If you come to templates, you can use templates. right? You can use templates for the landing page. There are a lot of different templates, or you can just build it from scratch, right? So let me show you how to build it from scratch quickly. So on this part here, on Elementor, these are the items that you're going to use. We call them elements. Elements. So they are the elements.
Okay, Alex.
Yeah.
Mr. Alex, we've already bought a thing before. I will not use that thing.
Yeah, what?
We've already installed a thing before. Why are we not using that one?
Okay, yes, because I want to show you how to do it blank. If it was blank, using the theme is easy. There's a video for that already, but I want to show you how to use it blank. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. So we get everything in the template, right? So if you were going to use this for a website, a landing page now, what you're just going to do is click on. So yeah, these are widgets. So just click on the widget and drag this and drop it. This is heading, right? I want to type a heading first. So I can type here, I can say, welcome to everyone who wants to learn how to sell. Right? I can center it from here so it slaps very well in the middle. That's my heading. So every landing page usually has an heading. Look at it here. Look at this one. Excel your way into the top with this live webinar. That's their heading, right? So I can now come here now, then click on another widget. Let's say if I wanted the second widget to be a picture, I can just drag this and drop here. And it opens up on this side, then I can look for a picture. So any of the pictures on my website, or I can just upload a picture from my computer. Right? So the picture has to be related to what we are talking about. I'm just showing you. So this is the top, the headline, the picture. Then I need text, a lot of text, right? Text that relate to what I want to do, right? Let me just go to ChatGPT and get any random text. I'll just paste this here. Let me just get any random text. I'm coming. So this class is not about how to use ChatGPT. Oh. Those of you that don't know about ChatGPT, you missed. We talked about it, I think, in the last class or the upper class. Okay, so ChatGPT has written, just by giving it one line, it has written a full landing page for a website for me, for a webinar for me. So I'm just going to go here now and copy this as my topic. Come back to this. Let me change this to that ChatGPT own. Looks nice, right? Then come here, copy this. This part now, I add text. I add another widget. And this widget now is going to be for text editor. So I drag and drop. I drag and drop. Then I paste my text. Now, there's a lot I can do with this text. So if I don't like the way it looks like here now, I can come to style. Under style, I can change the text color. Right? Under typography, I can increase the size. Right? Under advanced, I can put a whole lot of different stuff, a lot. I can draw margins, I can do transformation, add a background. See, if I add a background, look at what it will look like. Look at what it will look like. I can do a whole lot. I can even transform, I can even add motion graphics. I can say it should fade in, it should fade left, right? That's from that on that. So that's for text, right? Let's go back to ChatGPT. The date, time, location. I'm just going to copy this. Go back to this part. Drag this, drop it, paste. Date, time, location. So I'm just gonna, you can type in your date, the location, and everything. For me, I can say location. Here is Zoom. Time 8 p.m. for example, and all that. So you can do that. So let's go back to ChatGPT, get the next text. What to expect from our webinar. I can just copy all this and put it in just one bracket instead of coming back and on. So I can just scroll down, copy everything. Come back here to this point. Drag this, drop it. Drag text, drop it, and paste. Everything shows up like this. Now, for it to be a complete webinar page or a landing page, I need to put call to actions, right? I need a lot of call to actions. So what do? I introduce buttons. So I can click on this plus sign up here. It gives me another widget open. Then I can use that for button. Drag button, drop it, it's slapping by the left. I want it to center. I put it in the center. And I say, click here to join. I'm a bit fast with this. If you're not getting it, there's a video on the page showing all these things, right? And I can even copy this button I have created. Instead of putting button, I can just copy and paste it where I want it to be, right? If I want it to be at the end here, I'm just going to click on paste. So I've pasted the button. So once, as you're working, always click on update. Yeah, updates. Now, after you clicked on update here, you can check how this page looks like on phone and tablet. So you just come to this part here, responsive mode. Responsive mode, you click on it. Yeah, you choose phone, mobile phone. It will show you how it will look like on a phone. This is what the page will look like on a phone. Right? This is what it will look like on a phone. If I click on tab, this is what it look like on a tab. And if I clicked on, this is what it looks like. So in just 5 steps, we have our landing page. So let's preview it. Let's look at how it looks like. Preview changes. This is what our landing page looks like, right? This is what our landing page looks like. Let me copy it and take it to another browser so that we see it better. Exactly how it will look like. Paste it here, enter. So this is what it looks like on this page. So this is actually a rush work, right? Just because I wanted to just show you the features. So that's how to create a landing page. It is very, very easy. Any questions? Do we have any questions from anyone? All right.
Yes, I would like to practice this by tomorrow. I don't know how soon we can get the video, because so that this knowledge will not float away.
All right. I will get it tomorrow morning. Blessing, you want to say something?
I was even thinking it was going to be this nice. That's why I said hi.
All right. So that's how to build a landing page on WordPress. So this is just one of 2 things we wanted to talk about today. Do we still have time? Let me go to. So I wanted to show you how to build a landing page so that we can use conversion ads, right? Should we push that in the next class, or we should still go ahead to talk about the conversion ads?
We still have time.
Next class, sir.
Mr. Kenneth, let's class. Let's put it to vote. Mr. Ezekiel. Because we have learned 2 major things today: how to run ads to our local businesses and how to build landing pages, right? So I'm thinking if I introduce the 3rd thing, hope it will not be too much. Because me, I have, it's okay, I have a lot I can show you, but then I should not, there's something called information overload.
This one is not information overload. We need everything that we need. We can get to maximize our study of digital marketing. So if the house agrees, let's put it to a vote. If the house agrees, we continue.
Okay. So if you agree that we should continue, raise your hand. Just put your hand, just raise your hand. Raise your hand. If you agree that we should continue, raise your hand on Zoom. There's a place to raise hands. Just raise hand. Nobody's raising hand though. Okay, only one person, only Mr. Akin say we should continue.
So I can continue. I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Me too, I don't know how long it's gonna take. All right, so let's get started. Let's continue. Okay, so any other person, if you want to leave, you can leave, but you would just let me know that you're leaving and watch the recording of the video. Okay, so let's go. So once you have, I'm coming, I'm trying to open that page where I was explaining this. Okay, so once you have a landing page like this, you are now eligible to run conversion ads, right? Because the requirements of running conversion ads and retargeting ads is that you have a landing page like this. So let's go back to Facebook. Let's go back to Facebook. So let's say this is our Facebook account and we wanted to install the Facebook pixel that will help us run conversion ads, right? So this is Facebook. So first of all, you need to go to your ads manager, right? So it's either going to be up here to the menu or this side. So you're going to click on ads, go to ads manager. So now when you log into your ads manager, you allow it to load. So this ads account has two ad accounts. We'll change it to the ones that we are using. Right. Right. So now we're just going to come here now and we're going to click on ads manager. So we're in. Then now we're going to come here and we're going to click on event. Event. So you're going to look for event manager, event manager, event manager. So you see, after it loads, you're going to see this. You're going to click on create data. Create data. You're going to choose web, then connect. Right?
Sorry, how did you get to this page just now? How did you get to web page just now?
You click on create here. You choose web and you click on connect. Did you get that?
Click on create
You click on create data, choose web, then connect. You click on connect data, click on web, then connect. Then it's going to ask you what is the name of your pixel, right? What is the name of your pixel? I'll call this right? And I'm going to click on create pixel. So it's going to ask for your website URL. Your website URL, right? It's going to ask for the website URL. So you're going to copy that link of your page, you copy the link of that, your website page, where you want to run the ads, your website. For example, copy that. And put that in the website URL. Where is that page now? Right? You're going to paste it here. Right? You're going to choose Meta Pixel only. Then you're going to go ahead. So if you refresh this page now, you have created a pixel. Now you have a pixel ID. You have a pixel ID. So this pixel ID you have created, you're going to copy this pixel ID. Then you're going to go back to WordPress. So we copied. So the only thing we did now was we went to Facebook, we went to Events Manager. From Events Manager, we created, we connected it to a website, right? Where we created a pixel. And when we created a pixel, it gave us a pixel ID. Now that pixel ID, we copy that pixel ID and come to our website. Then we go to our dashboard. We go to our dashboard. Now on the dashboard here, you would go to plugins. So what we are trying to do now, we are trying to put a pixel in this website. So we go to plugins. So we click on add new. Now there is a plugin you need to use to be able to track the activities of this website. So there are many of them. So the one I like using is called Pixel So the one I like using is called Pixel Cat. Pixel Cat. So, but there's also other plugins for Pixel. But me, I like using Pixel Cat, right? So I'm just going to click on install. And I'm going to click on activate. All right.
I'm so tired.
All right, so we have installed and activated Pixel Cat. Now, if you check our dashboard, Pixel Cat has been added to the icons, right? Pixel Cat has been added to the icons. You can see it here. So you're just going to click on Pixel Cat. That ID we copied from Facebook, we're just going to paste it here. And save. Once we save all settings, we have successfully put in the pixel on our website. That's simple. Before now, you needed to copy code, put in the code and all that. Now, just copy the pixel ID, install Pixel Cat, and paste the pixel ID you copied. That's all. Right? So now we'll go back to Facebook. I'm looking for too many pages open. So go back to Facebook now. And it's not this one, sir. Okay. So go back to Facebook now. Yeah, we can now continue the pixel installation process. Guys, so I think we should stop here for today. We're going to continue exactly where we are now in our next class.
Okay.
So that we can rest. So remind me, right? We are continuing from installing the pixel. right? So installing the pixel so that everybody can have. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. It's been so amazing having you guys here for today.
Is this last part going to be part of the video tomorrow?
Yes, it will.
Uh,
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
right.
Have a lovely night's rest and greet your family for me. Good night.
All right. When are we getting the other videos?
You'll get it. I said it on this call that somebody has been given that and it fucked up. All right.
The person is not working, no.
The person has been sacked, sir.
Uh-huh.
All right. Thank you very much.
So, thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.